little surprise from Malaysia. Shout outs to my friend Adam from Nanjun Garage out in Malaysia. He sourced this part for me from Japan, and he had it sitting around in his shop. Oh, just in the car here, the daily. And he had sourced this part from his shop, and I wanted this specific part for my build because I'm doing something a little bit different to my 1998 Subaru Impreza RS US spec with the 2.5 dual overheads on it, and I need something to control my timing. I need something to control my fueling. So for timing, I decided to go non-traditional. I decided to get something that most people probably haven't seen. A lot of you old school 2000s 1990s tuners probably recognize this bad boy because this technology is a lot more familiar. I'm going to give you guys a look at what I'm looking at here. I am presenting right here in front of us old school Apexi super ignition timing converter, or some people like to say controller. But this thing is rudimentary. This thing is old school tuning. This is as good as it gets. 1990s, 1980s tuning summed up in a heartbeat. What we have here is, and this Apexi unit here is really interesting. What it allows you to do is, you can see briefly, we've got little increments here. It's 800, it's 24, we got 4,000, 56, and 7,200 RPM. Now, what this allows you to do, press a button, allows you to pick the options. Luckily enough, the arrows on these are still all good, so you can see where the adjustments are. And what it allows you to do is adjust your timing to plus or minus 15 degrees. Wicked basic. You drive, you listen for knock, you turn the timing controller. Pretty much that's all there is to it. I decided to use this unit, one, because it's wicked easy, and two, just looking at the wires here, it's going to pair greatly with something that I've already got. I planned on getting this wired in by a shop, hopefully, or just me and my buddies. But I can get some wiring diagrams online. But what I plan on doing with this thing is wiring this up and pairing it with the Apexi fuel air controller, version 1. I also got that for wicked cheap. And I want to build a budget RS that's got boost, makes all the great noises that we all love. Uses some old school technology because I got it for wicked cheap and I know it works. And just kind of surprise some guys on the road. So I wanted this to be a brief introductory. I hope you guys get a lot of kicks. I definitely will have videos of me using this to tune. Most of my tuning will be done on the road, unless I get a great deal on some dyno tuning, but I doubt that's going to happen. But yeah, I plan on just using this for probably shits and giggles, you know. Excuse my French. But this is pretty much it. Just wanted to give my introductory. Figured this was a good way to go about it. Been waiting about a month for this. Super ITC Apexi unit. It's in great condition. A couple scratches here on top, but for the most part, works. I know all these buttons illuminate, and as you pass through them in the RPM range, they turn red. So you're on 800, that one will turn red. You go to 24, that'll turn a little bit orange. 4,000 is a little yellow. 56 is like a little bit yellowish greenish, and then 72 is green. I probably won't have to get near 72 100 RPM because my car, the stock fuel cut is at 6,500 RPM. That being said, doesn't mean the unit doesn't work. It serves my application. These data points here are pretty much perfect. I've got pretty much pre-boost, boost rolling in, full boost, and then if anything, I mean, I know the turbo I'm using doesn't run that far, so I won't have to really tune that far. That being said, I hope you guys enjoy it, and stay tuned. Alrighty, see you.